All right, fuck it. So here's how I made over $2 million from a single YouTube automation channel. You only see $1 million here, but combining all of the affiliate revenue, all of the ad revenue, and a bunch of other things, the total revenue from this one channel I'm about to show you totals over $2 million. So how did I actually do this in, what is it now, 2 years since I started my YouTube journey? I started this channel in high school. And I believe there's a bunch of fake advice out there on YouTube when it comes to YouTube automation. Just a bunch of people want to sell you some kind of course that doesn't really provide any kind of value. So I thought I'd just give you a full-on breakdown of everything that I've done on YouTube as far as this channel goes, and everything that you might need to know if you want to start a similar or your own YouTube automation channel. So this is actually a very interesting case study. It is one of the channels that I ran for the absolute longest time as of now. I started it 2.5 years ago. Actually, let's take a look here. 2.5 years ago. It should have been August 5th or something like that. No, April 5th, 2023. Actually, that is just 2 years ago, pretty much exactly. Yeah, tomorrow is 2 years ago. So I ran this channel for only 2 years. It has done $79,000 in ad revenue, as you can see here. Not the most impressive numbers as far as ad revenue goes for 2 years, if I'm going to be completely honest. But if you do combine it with all of the other income sources that I've had and built from this channel, which is $1.2 million here in sales. Also, if you take a look at some affiliate commission here and stuff like that, you can see here, if I actually go to the report, last 12 months, or actually all time, you'll see that I have referred, for example, to 11 labs over 24,000 signups and generated them over $57,000 and got them paid $8,000 in commission with 4K waiting. I think 11 labs is generating me approximately $700 per month currently, with all of the transactions and all of the recurring affiliate members that I've referred. So yeah, but let's take it from the start. So I actually ran this channel for a very long time, completely not really knowing the direction of where the channel should go or what I wanted to do with it. I hopped on this AI trend when ChatGPT was just starting to get popular. In my school, for example, I was in high school at this time. ChatGPT was becoming super popular. People were just hyping the fuck out of it, pretty much. And I thought, why not just start a YouTube channel teaching people how to use ChatGPT and how to find better AI tools, potentially, than ChatGPT, all alternatives, free alternatives, stuff like that. And as you can see, if we actually look at the numbers here for the first, let's say, period here, the first August 8th until December, and you can see that the channel essentially got nowhere with 1,000 or 2,000 daily views. Didn't really earn me any money. I think at this time I was making approximately from this channel 2 or 3K per month. But the actual video production costs were a lot higher, so it didn't really take me too far. It wasn't enough for me to quit my part-time job that I had at this time in school. It wasn't enough for me to quit school overall, which I don't recommend that you do, by the way, if you don't have any stable income source. So I just kind of continued to go with it, continued to post videos. And yeah, like I fully outsourced the content here, all of the scripts, all of the voiceovers, all of the thumbnails, all of the editing for quite a cheap price. And as you can see, the results weren't too convincing. But once the channel actually blew up, and right before this moment here, you can see when the channel really took off and I started making some good money from this channel. About here, I started writing the scripts myself. And that is by far the biggest advice that I can give to anyone who is actually watching this video. If you're starting a new YouTube automation channel and you are trying to outsource your scripts to, usually it's people from Africa or India or stuff that really tries to sell you the script writing services. Do not outsource to them unless you actually learn or know how to write the script yourself for your channel. The scripts and the topics, along with the packaging like thumbnail and titles, these will be the main factors to your success. So as you can see here, I paid some Nigerian scriptwriter for a very long time. The problem with hiring writers that don't really get a part of your ad revenue, or you don't pay them too much, the problem is that they don't give a shit about your channel. They just write to get their payment, and then they're happy and they move on to the next project. So they really have no incentive to make the channel blow up, because they know that beginners like this usually just try a bunch of scripts, the channel doesn't work out, and then they quit and they move on to the next client. So I actually quit that and I started writing my own scripts, learning what people in the niche actually created, learning what topics went viral. And as you can see, that's where the channel really blew up out of nowhere. And ever since, I've been making some good money, $160 per day from just ad revenue, pretty much for 2 years straight, or at least 1.5 years straight, some days hitting over $500 in just ad revenue. But the way that I found these topics, I of course had mapped out all of my competitors, which you should definitely do. If you do run any kind of niche or any kind of channel, you should know your biggest competitors. It is your job to be the mastermind behind the channel. It is your job to know what channels you're competing with and what kind of content they're posting. Because once you actually get an understanding of that, and once you actually keep up with all of the channels that you're following, it's going to be so much easier for you to actually find all of these outlier video topics that you want to create. Because let's, for example, take here. I think his name is Jamil Velji. This is actually quite fun. So this guy posted a video 1 year ago. They got 3.8 million views. I saw this when I was doing my competitor research. I was like, damn, this guy's really, really getting views. 3.8 million views. It revolves around creating YouTube Shorts with Canva and ChatGPT. I thought like, hey, that might actually be a topic that I can emulate and recreate on my channel. So that is exactly what I did. And to this date, if we actually go back to my analytics here, we go onto the content. We scroll down to find, actually we might be able to do this. Yeah, views, lifetime. You can see here, bulk create 100 or 1,000 monetizable YouTube Shorts in 10 minutes using ChatGPT plus Canva. Compare that with the title of the guy that went super viral. Crazy, 1,000 YouTube Shorts in 17 minutes using AI, Canva plus ChatGPT. So I pretty much took the entire video structure, I copied it, I add my own unique value to it, I transformed it, and that has turned out to be this channel's, How to Ask channel's most viral video to this day. 2.6 million views, which really took my channel to the next level. Really blew up my entire channel, changed my entire life at that time, and has allowed me to get to where I am today and actually sit here and record videos like this for you guys. So yeah, when it comes to faceless YouTube channels, video topics is what you should focus on the most. You can make the best, most high quality video ever, but if the video topic is shit and no one is actually interested in that topic, no one will watch your video. No one will even bother going past the intro, because they won't even click on the video, because if the topic is not interesting, it doesn't matter. On the other hand though, if you make a very interesting topic that people actually want to watch, like this one, this was groundbreaking at the time, the video can be quite shit and you will still get so much better results, or have the chances of getting super good results. You can take a look at this video yourself if you want to after this video. You have the title here, and you can compare it with my most latest uploads, and you'll see that the video quality of this is trash. It is, in my opinion, a so bad video, but it performs super well solely due to the views or the topic being really good. So that was quite interesting. That really made my channel take off. And I just continued repeating this same strategy. I looked up channels like Apocalypse, for example. That was a channel at that time that performed really, really well. It has definitely fallen off by now. It doesn't see, they haven't posted in quite a long time, most likely because they're making no money. But they had some super viral video back in the day. For example, let's scroll down here. 930K views, which is crazy in my niche. 1.8 million views, also crazy. So yeah, I just kind of took these topics. They performed well on my channel. And that really proves that when you start any kind of YouTube automation channel, no matter what you're doing, your biggest strategy and your best way to progress is through just taking proven concepts, turning them into something better, taking the proven concept, adding something better to it, and then packaging it in the same way, but then posting it to your own channel. That is how you will progress as fast as possible. Because if you think about it, someone has already proven the concept for you. You don't have to go out there, risk money, and do all of this testing to find a potentially viral topic. Someone has already done all of this testing for you. And that way you can just kind of hop on the viral train and just write it out and really capitalize on the views that they're getting, but for your own good. That is the same strategy that all of the top guys in the YouTube space are using. I'm using it myself when I start new channels. And it is just proven to work super, super well. So why wouldn't you do it? One thing that I've really noticed with the people that we teach in the one-on-one program that I have is that most beginners, they really like to invent something new. They really try to reinvent the wheel when it comes to YouTube, either with the niche or the video topics, whatever. They want to invent something completely new, find a new format, and hopefully go viral with that. But what that will do, it will totally ruin your progression. What you should focus on as a beginner when it comes to YouTube automation is simply getting on the platform, creating your channel, and posting as many videos as you can, pretty much just ripping off other successful channels. That way you'll get more data, you'll get more uploads to look at, to analyze the analytics of, and you'll be able to potentially get results like this. Because if you look at it, not all of my videos go viral. If we go back to the most recent ones, for example, this one that I posted, what is now like 1.5 weeks ago, it completely flopped compared to the other ones. But it gives me really good data on what topics actually perform well and what topics don't. So you should just constantly post these videos, and that way you'll learn from the mistakes and eventually get on a spree like this: 610K views, 86K views, 220K views, and earn, potentially huge amounts of money. I'm not necessarily getting super viral views here, but just this video with 610K views, I can tell you that this has probably generated me over 100 grand, at least. The ad revenue, just 6.7K, but the sales from all of the products and the affiliate commission that I've earned from this video is definitely over 100 grand, without doubt. I haven't really done the calculations on it, but I'm 100% sure. Because all of these videos, although they cost a lot to make, they are so profitable since I found a format that works. Yeah, so now the question begs, how do you actually, All right, so now the question begs, how do you actually manage a channel like this? How do you actually build a team that can create all of this content? And how do you take yourself outside of the business and turn YouTube automation into the actual business model and the true potential that it has? For example, I believe the team for How to here, as that channel that you're seeing right now with 268,000 subscribers, I believe our team is probably 7 or 8 members in total, if you count the editors, the script writers, the thumbnail artists, and also the voiceover artists, plus the channel manager. I believe we were 8 or 9 people. And the way that you would manage, a team like this is through using team management platforms, preferably something like Trello, for example, is the probably most used platform within YouTube automation. And it looks like this. This is the board that I literally use myself. You can rip off the same structure. I don't really care. I want to provide as much value as possible. You can rip off the same structure, but you'll see that I've created all of these columns here with, for example, video topic approved, script in progress, script pending review, script approved, and it goes on like that for the voiceover, for the editing, all of that stuff. And the way it pretty much works is you or your channel manager, you'll find these topics for the videos, literally the same way that I just showed you. You go to your competitors, you look at what performs well. For example, here I found, this guy built some kind of AI agent with DeepSeek. I found an outlier like this. He's getting 402K views 3 months ago. That tells me like, hey, if I were to make a similar video, I am very likely, or more likely at least, to get the same results. So I simply copy pasted this link, added it to my Trello board for potential topics. And that way you have a bunch of topics to work with. But the way the actual Trello board works fundamentally is that you have these columns, you create these cards. For example, here, if I were to be really interested in this topic, I really believe in it, I will simply drag it to video topic approved. And that means that my writer now can see this topic and he can start working on it. As you can see, he got assigned to the card with an automation that I built. And he now knows that he should start writing on this topic. And eventually, once he does start writing, he will move it himself to script in progress. This means that I don't have to personally sit here and update the Trello board for all of the progress that is done, because I just invite my team members, I explain to them how the board works, and that way they can just follow my workflow and really contribute to a system that just works. I don't have to sit here every single day and keep track of all of these videos. My team members will just move them themselves, depending on the status of the content and the status of the actual video. And that way I can just log into the Trello and see like what the current progress of all videos actually is. So let's say the script writer is done. He's moved it to pending review. My channel manager would now just watch the script. He would drag it to approved if it is good. And that tells the voiceover artist, as you will see here, it will change. Now the voiceover artist is good to start working on the script and he can move the card himself. So I'm not going to go too much deeper into this. If you want another video on breaking down literally everything step by step, I'll make that for you guys. If you want to, just leave a comment letting me know, leave a like. But that is essentially the core fundamentals of like how the Trello board works and how you can manage a team for free, very efficiently, taking you out of the actual business or out of the actual everyday work. So right, you have your team, you have your videos starting to get some views, or you post and you might not get any views. What should you do next? Like if you run for example, educational channel like this, which is very lucrative, but you won't get as much views. How do you actually turn these views into money, into converting customers that pay you, or into converting customers that join the affiliate offers that you promote, and you can earn tons of money? Like I referred people to 11 Labs here, earning over $10,000 in simply commissions from leaving a link to them in my video description. Literally everything that I've done to refer 11 Labs. Let's go to let's say a video here. Let's take this one. I believe that this one should refer 11 Labs.
Follow this.
If I just look at this was a partnership with NVIDIA, so I didn't really refer any other tools. For videos like this, though, partnerships and sponsorships are a very good thing for you to earn money through. I believe I got paid somewhere between $5,000 to $10,000 just for mentioning this tool. The video didn't perform so well, but that is usually the case for dedicated videos. But just for 30K views, I got paid between $5,000 to $10,000 simply from the sponsorship. So I have guaranteed to make profit from this video simply using the audience that I built up. But let's show you how I actually promote the affiliate offers. So let's the full course here. One of my longer videos, one of my best performing videos. You can see here that I put a bunch of affiliate links here in the description. If you go to
It
the
took me
video
300
itself, sorry, if you go to the video itself, you'll see here how the description looks. Too many links in my opinion, but it is what it is. But I mentioned to people, like, if you want to try out these tools, I put the link in the descriptions, and they simply go to 11 Labs here, press log into their website, create an account. They use the tool because the tool is actually really, really good. So they really use the tool and they enjoy it. Eventually they'll pay, and I will get paid a commission for them just using the tool and being happy with it. So it's really a win-win for everyone. As long as you're providing your audience with value and tools that are genuinely good, they will be happy to sign up through your affiliate link and actually get you paid on a monthly basis or on an upfront basis based on the affiliate deal that you have with the company. And finding affiliate deals like this is usually super, super simple. Like, I'm on the 11 Labs website now. I would just scroll down to the bottom usually. Let's see here. And you should see that they have, let's see, some kind of link for partners or affiliates here. Earn as affiliate. So you would just find this page. Pretty much all websites, all brands has these. You instantly sign up to their affiliate program. You'll get redirected to a dashboard, and then you can just copy paste the link and put it in your video description. So it's really that simple. It isn't harder than that. You just need to provide your audience with value, get traffic to your offers, and you will start printing all of this money on autopilot, like I've done now for over 2.5 years, just without AI. So that is a very good thing for you to keep in mind. Now, let's see if there's anything else. Right, so another thing I wanted to talk about is actually how you can find the freelancers for your team. So I'm not going to go through this super in depth because it's going to take way too long. But usually the way the beginners think that you'll find these freelancers, they think that you can just go onto, Fiverr, and you try to find some kind of video editor, but that usually never works out, because you'll just find these really crappy editors that just try to sell you oftentimes the whole package. Like, they'll create the whole video for you. Beginners fall for this, and it usually just sucks ass. So the way that people actually find freelancers, the pros and myself, we use communities on Discord most likely, especially this one called Video Editors. This is a really good community. It's essentially just a enthusiastic hobby community for editors, but they've integrated some kind of system to create paid requests or create requests to find work for editors, or for companies to find editors to work with. So yeah, I think these guys have like 20,000 members, 56,000 members. So most of these are editors. You would simply just scroll down to a channel here called Create a Request, and then use this system that they have set up for you to just create a request. The server gets shown to it, and that way you can start collecting these samples from editors, and finding people that are really cost effective, but still provide really good work. So yeah, like, it's very simple. I'll put the links to these communities in the description below. Same goes for Creative Paradise. This is also usually a very good way to find editors. There's a lot of members in this one as well. Same system. You just create a request, or you make some kind of submission, and you'll get hundreds of DMs with people just looking to edit for you. Same goes for thumbnail designers. Don't use Upwork, don't use Fiverr. The best designers are usually on the Discord communities like this. But yeah, that is literally how I've grown this channel from essentially nothing, me being in high school to having a channel that prints me over. I would say this channel in particular makes me over $30,000-$40,000 per month now at this point. At some points, it has made me up to $100,000 in a single month. But this is essentially the way and the method that I've used to create this channel. And you can do the same. It doesn't cost you much. I would definitely recommend that if you're a beginner, get into some kind of cash cow niche, not into the super high quality educational niche. But yeah, this is how you do it. YouTube automation simplified, completely unprepared. If you want more videos like this, and if you want me to continue providing you with value, simply, as I said before, leave a comment with what you want to see. Let me know, leave a like, and I'll do it. But until then, I'll see you in the next one.